Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Aloha Press Podcast. And this is sure enough the Waste Management Overreaction Show. I mean, good God, this thing was just packed full of just crazy nonsense. So with that being said,
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
when you're watching the craziest show in golf, it has to be, right? I mean, hundreds of thousands of people absolutely shit-faced drunk. I mean, what better way to celebrate right before the Super Bowl than a freaking two-hole playoff between Patrick Cantlay and freaking Scotty Scheffler? You almost interrupted the Super Bowl, and I was almost a little disappointed. As all of us are congregating around golf, enjoying the playoff, we recognize and realize, holy shit, this damn thing might go too long. And it's like, Scotty, you had a chance in the opening, okay, in regulation, hole 72 from 4.5 feet, and you freaking missed the cup entirely. And good God, it did not look good for you. But you played your ass off. Scotty Scheffler gets his first victory on the PGA Tour. He was one of those guys who had been kind of a front runner many times, but kind of snuck up out of nowhere and came out with the freaking victory. Which, to be quite honest with you, I was very shocked. Not shocked in the sense of I didn't think he would never win, but like I was shocked in the sense of like he was playing incredible golf, but at the same time, there were guys who were bigger names who had won before him. You had Brooks Koepka, you had the new rookie Sahith Chergale coming and leading the entire freaking day. Brooks faltered. I mean, you got Xander, you got Patrick Cantlay, and then you got Hideki, you got JT, you got John. I mean, they were all battling down the stretch, and the crowd, everyone wanted one guy to win, and he did not win. Unfortunately, Sahith Chergale, I mean, holy shit, that guy came out of freaking nowhere. Or did he? I mean, he's been around for a while. I mean, this guy, yes, he might be a rookie on tour. He might not have his PGA Tour card, but he's been around. I mean, shit, he was player, like the college player of the year. What are we doing? Like, we know this guy's pretty good. Like, you don't just turn that shit off. And obviously, Scotty Scheffler, the dude's a year and a half older than this guy. Everyone was cheering on, like, Sahith won't ever have this opportunity ever again. Now, he didn't take advantage of it. He kind of, on hole 18, kind of pumped one right into the rough, kind of shitty lie and hit one high on the club face and came up, 30 yards short, almost chipped it in to push himself into a playoff with Scotty Scheffler and Patrick Cantlay. But you look at this, the victory for Scotty. I mean, the dude breaks the top 10 of the world, the golf world rankings. Dude's never won anything in his life at the professional level, and then all of a sudden he's in the mix, and all of a sudden he's in a playoff from a missed putt, and he's battling Patrick Cantlay, a guy who just does not like to lose in California. And to be honest with you, I'm excited for him. He was one of those guys that just constantly showing up, and he's had many second place finishes. He's a guy that's got some funky footwork, and that's all we're gonna hear from now on how great his footwork is and how weird it is and how he's just magical. I'm sure the CBS broadcast will freaking dive into that shit, but let's talk a little further. What disappointed you the most? What disappointed you the most about the Waste Management? And who are you rooting for? A defending champion like Brooks Koepka? I mean, how many more blonde jokes is CBS going to pump out at him? I mean, I don't know. Do you like the blonde hair in Brooks? I'm not going to lie, I kind of do, but I'm a big Brooks fan. So was I disappointed that Brooks Koepka did not go back and defend? Yeah, a little bit. His putter was way off. He just could not get the speed, and his driver, good God, it was just pull hooks. It was slap slices. He did not have what it takes to get it done on this particular golf course. The Waste Management Phoenix Open, holy shit, this golf course hasn't really let us down. Like, it's how funky and crazy, and like the atmosphere is just a bunch of shit-faced people throwing beers on hole 16, which we'll get to. You gotta love the golf course. You gotta think that this place, at one point in time, is gonna host a major championship. I mean, what the hell? Like, the finishing holes are just magical. I mean, there's some of those holes out there are really fucking neat. Like hole 16, I mean, just with the stadium atmosphere, with the history there, with guys, the history of Tiger Woods and like him making a hole in one there and just losing his mind. You got to think that is one of the best holes in golf. It might not be the most scenic and most memorable, but like, it's a fucking freak show out there. It's a party, and I love it. And can you imagine a major championship or a fucking Ryder Cup at this place? A Ryder Cup. I mean, we could only dream because this place is made for it. I don't know about you, but you got to look at this place and go, if you get hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people in that stadium at a Ryder Cup, how do you lose, USA? You don't. You actually just kick the shit out of them. And the finishing stretch, I mean, 16, hole 17, the reachable par 4. I mean, last year we saw Brooks Koepka fucking chip it in from just a horrible place. I love the design of the hole. I love the water left. I love the water long. I like that if you lay up short, you got bunkers and shit to deal with. If you do carry the bunkers and you're going to hit driver, or you're going to hit 3-wood or hybrid or driving iron, you got to think out the hole. You got to think out where the ball's going to land. If it's going to project forward, I mean, shit, a couple years ago, Ricky Fowler fucking tossed it in the back of the lake because he hit the downslope with his driver and it just projected the golf ball forward. And then if you hit, you kind of puss out and hit a slap slice and you put yourself on that right side and it's just incredibly difficult to get up and down. And then hole 18, I mean, just driver, bombs away over the freaking lake and hit it close and make a putt. So it's just what you got to do. And I love that style finishing hole where birdie is absolutely almost guaranteed. And it's pretty incredible. I think this golf course alone, just standing alone, I mean, it's just incredible. It's in beautiful condition. The greens are rock hard. They're fast as shit. Just the way they manicured this place. I mean, over the years, it just has gotten better and better and better. The event has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And I hate what the hell they call it, the greenest show on earth, which doesn't make any fucking sense because in the middle of the desert, middle of dirt. But I just think that this place it's a good fucking golf course. I mean, you got Torrey Pines, Pebble Beach, the Waste Management, and then you got Riviera next week. I mean, how good are these 4 weeks? And the golf courses just in this month are just incredible. And to wrap it up on Super Bowl Sunday, I mean, what better way? And what better way than you got just this nonsense going? If you're listening to the podcast, I'm sorry, but you got the fans. You get the fans on 16, and it's just a fucking atmosphere, and I love it. I love the speed, I love the style, I love the energy, and I love everything about this. I think if the Saudi Arabia International fucking Beheaded Classic was paying attention, if you created 10 events that were this style atmosphere, which they're not because they're fucking religious people would just behead people and fucking start handing out lashings. But if they could harness that, if a golf league could harness this energy, this atmosphere each and every week for 10, 12 weeks out of the year, this thing would fucking make billions of dollars. Because it's fucking great content. It's entertaining. Like, hole 16, they had to have fucking sweepers out there and people repairing the green because beer cans were being showered on the players. Now, is it a safety hazard? I don't give a shit. I could care less. You signed up to play. You signed up for the show. You got in the octagon. You got into the Coliseum. You paid to play. You paid to fight. And if you fucked up, you got beer thrown at you. You were booed. You were cheered when things went great for you when you made a birdie. I gotta love it, and I want more of it. If you give me anything additional to golf, I don't need to see guys hit the ball farther. I don't need Dottie Pepper to freaking move over to Sirius XM. She'd be great for radio. Whatever it is, if you gave me this atmosphere 10 times a year on incredible golf courses with incredible atmospheres in a stadium style setting, PJ Tour, Mystery Tour, whatever you call yourself, I think you got $1 billion product because it's fun to watch. It's fun to be there. It's fun to be different. It's fun to go the opposite way. It's the fun to be like, shit, last week was boring. We got little light golf claps with our cardigans and our sailing shoes and our khakis, okay, and our yacht club memberships. To this week where it's just a bunch of fucking hillbilly crazy people. I mean, drinking Michelob Ultra, just fucking getting shit-faced, and I love it. I think there's a region for it. I think there's a fan base for it. People travel all over the world to fucking play this event, to even show up to this event. I mean, I know there's venues in New York. I know there's venues in Florida. I know there's venues in fucking Texas. I know there's venues here in Georgia that would absolutely lose their mind to be able to just go and be a part of something like this. It'd be pretty fucking incredible. And the guys that showed it off the most, I mean, holy shit, why not just get to the clips? If you're watching on YouTube, congratulations. If you're not on the podcast, so we got Harry Higgs putting on hole 16, and sure as shit, he does the fucking truffle shuffle. What? We're doing truffle shuffles at the fucking hole 16 now? Harry Higgs.
Done something.
What are we doing? I mean, you fucking get up and down. People are losing their mind. And you give us that, bro? Like, I thought it was incredible. I thought it was fucking incredible. People are losing their fucking mind. They're throwing beer cans on hole 16 on the green. Joel Damon is doing Joel Damon things. He's ripping his shirt off. What is he doing? I mean, these guys are totally out of it. And I don't give a shit if it's pit money or if they're trying to build their brand or fucking play more Netflix shit. I'm just saying this stuff it's good for the game of golf. Is it funky? Is it weird? You got two hefty guys fucking ripping their shirt off, which they probably shouldn't. Harry Higgs, good God. What is your diet? Did you visit In-N-Out all 4 days at the tournament? Like, what? You need to get on a Stairmaster, bro. I mean, I know you want to fit in with the rest of America, but we want to see you alive in 10 years. Because you're a big fucking dude. Anyways, I just watch these clips and how do you not get excited about this?
We could have been close to
I'm pretty sure if he pulled this shit off in Saudi Arabia, there'd be a sniper laying wait to take him out. This is just fucking America right here. This is just awesome. I mean, I love it. I love the fucking the cold beer showers, the Keystone Light being sprayed. It just, champagne and beers just being celebrated. Pretty cool, pretty amazing. So overall, waste management. I mean, I've got in my notes. I mean, this place is incredible. And I got a challenge. Like, why the hell is the Players Championship not this? Why isn't this? Why isn't the golf course compared to this? Why is this championship one of the tougher tests in golf with that atmosphere? Why isn't the Players right now being fucking dried out? Why isn't it rock hard? Why isn't hole 17 a giant party? People, maybe not Coors Light, maybe not Keystone Light. Maybe you want to amp it up. Maybe you want to go a little, Tecate, maybe a little Corona. I don't know, mix in some of the, the beers down south. You're in Florida, right? I mean, I don't know. Is there a Cuban beer? I don't know. But you got to think the Players Championship. This could be the Players Championship. I would crown this championship as a major. That sounds crazy, but it's fucking real. This is entertaining. This is what we want to watch. This is what Tiger Woods is back. This is what it feels like. Am I high and to the right? Maybe. Now, who was high and to the right this week was a few guys. There's a few things that, that came out. And, we're just not kind of good. It's, you got Charlie Hoffman. I mean, what the hell? Why not? Let's go to his Twitter or his Instagram, wherever the hell he where he posted this. At Charlie Hoffman, you get the blue check mark. He goes, what a joke at USGA, at PGA Tour. And again, I'm quoting his Twitter, Instagram, wherever the hell I got this. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can, open your eyes and you're going to see it. Anyways, today on the 13th hole, I hit my drive in the water and took a drop on the side of a hill that had no grass. All right, Charlie, I'm pretty sure my grammar and spelling is better than yours. Dropped twice, then placed on a small tuft of grass, turned around, the ball started rolling into the water. I was under the impression that the USGA had changed that rule. I was wrong. Had to take another penalty for doing nothing wrong at all. Did everything by the book. It's still mind-blowing that a group of amateurs rule the professional game of golf. I also blame the @PGA Tour rules officials for putting out a terrible penalty area line where this could even happen. No accountability at any level here. No protection for the players at all. You wonder why guys are wanting to jump ship and go play on another tour. Players need transparency, protection, consistency. We don't have that under current governing bodies. He hit at Golf Channel, Golf Digest, DP World Tour, Saudi International Golf, at ESPN, at Barstool, at Fox Sports, and he even tagged us at the Aloha Press. I can see it right there. It's in white ink, unfortunately. Sorry, Jay. We need to do better at all levels of at the PGA Tour, including myself, who represent the players on the board of the tour. If we don't, we won't have a tour any longer. Hopefully, there will be change soon. End quote. Or yeah, I got it open. Anyways, I fucked up the quote thing. Anyways, as I look at this and I read this, I gotta ask just the audience a couple questions. Does anyone know when Charlie Hoffman won last? Is Charlie Hoffman regular? Like, is he like a guy who we should be paying attention to? Is Charlie Hoffman a guy who's going to be leading the Saudi International Tour here in fucking less than a year? Is this even that big of a deal? But my question to Charlie Hoffman is this. If you don't hit it into the fucking water or out of bounds, you don't have this fucking problem. And maybe this is a taste of what every amateur golfer has to deal with every fucking week. Oh, that hazard wasn't clearly marked. They didn't give me enough patches of grass. Okay, sir, you put the ball in play. It's not the ball's fault. It's not the rules official's fault that your dumbass and your caddy didn't fucking set the ball properly. It's because you are doing one of the things that I like to laugh at. You were trying to fluff up your fucking lie. You're like, I'm not gonna take this dirt lie. I'm gonna give my Nelson a nice, fluffy, tickle your balls, fucking, poofy pube hair lie. And you wonder why it fucking rolled down the hill. You dipshit. What are we doing, Charlie? This is the fucking box that you want to stand on. This is the tower that you want to take down. The PGA Tour did me wrong. The officials, hurt my feelings. He went out on the third round, shot plus 10. You gotta think this is the platform. This is the stool you want to stand on. Because right now, Charlie Hoffman, you're losing credibility. And I'm sure this was all for attention because the world fucking lost their mind. In my opinion, Charlie Hoffman, this isn't a rules official thing. This isn't a PGA Tour thing. This is a little taste of you've been playing on fucking fancy ass golf courses, and every amateur that's playing on a halfway decent Muni golf course guaranteed had your fucking same luck this weekend. Okay? You don't know how many fucking times I've dropped a golf ball and it's landed in a fucking divot. Not because there was just one divot laying there and I was an idiot and I wasn't paying attention. It was because the whole fucking turf was a divot. I've had a drop in streets before. I've had a drop in fucking sand traps with no sand in them. So Charlie Hoffman, get off your fucking high horse. Maybe go visit one of your local munis. Spend the fucking $17 to play and get back to your fucking roots and play the game of golf. You have a magical opportunity to make lots of money, lots of opportunities to play golf. You're incredible. I'm a big fan. Flat bill kind of guy. I get it. If you want to be the leader of the beheaded fucking league who is anti-America and is pro-terrorist and pro not giving women their rights, you can go fuck off. In my utter opinion, I don't want you here. Please leave. If that one tough of grass and this one little mishap with your driver, one, don't fucking hit it there. 2, if you're going to fluff up your line, you better have that damn ball in a place where it's not going to roll back into the water. And it's your fault for not knowing the rules. You have a caddy. Get over yourself. Now, as we wrap up this episode, I'm apologetic of absolutely.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Made a birdie, done something.
Come on. I mean, I got
close.
I got Harry Higgs popping back up. Anyways, we've got news breaking right now. I'm a little late on the podcast. I know we normally issue these things out Monday morning. Sure enough, this thing's going to come out Monday night. Tuesday morning at some point in time. I apologize for not anything because life gets in the way and this is a solo show. So I get to do whatever the hell I want. But at the same time, I do appreciate everyone tagging along, following, watching us, getting to, minute 21. Greatly appreciate it. If you could do me one favor and just pay the fee. Just pay the fee. It's very simple. Hit the subscribe button. And if you want to leave us a comment, if you're listening to the podcast, please leave us a review. That's the only way. That's the only metric. That's the only avenue for us to get out in front of more people. So I'd greatly appreciate that. But breaking news. Sometimes when you do the podcast, you get privy to some information. Bryson DeChambeau comes out and says via his Twitter, which why are we using social media to announce these things? What? Can someone call the Aloha Press and just say, hey, JC, unfortunately, but Bryson's not going to make it this week. But as lights are falling off my desk, let's get to it. I am very disappointed to miss the @Genesis Invitational this week at the Riviera. At one of my favorite golf courses on tour. I'm currently in the process of rehabbing my hip and hand injury, which I'm making positive progress. That's a double P there. Got me. On day by day. Now, Bryson, couple things, okay? I need to address here. You're an idiot. And the rumors are coming out. The rumors are coming out that Bryson DeChambeau is going to essentially not make another PGA Tour start and is going to be the head of the Saudi International Beheaded Classic Golf League. I didn't make up those rumors. I read them somewhere on the internet. I don't know if they're true. I didn't vet or verify any of that information. But you got to think. The Genesis went out and spent like $40,000 last year raising the fence on the driving range because Bryson was almost injuring the fucking medical tent out there. If you guys don't remember, he was driving it over the fence of the driving range. So they had to raise the fence. And you're not going to show up now because you got a little boo-boo? What are we doing? Bryson, if you want to be called an athlete, I don't want to get into the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, like, guys are losing limbs. I mean, you take some pain pills and you go out there and you fucking get after it. If this is one of your favorite events, show up. Pop a couple ibuprofen, put some icy hot on it, okay? Rub one out and call it a day. Go out there and play some golf. Maybe don't swing so hard. Maybe lose the fucking 80 pounds that you gained in protein shake weight. Maybe stop playing with the shake weight. Maybe stop being so freaking annoying and adding fucking $40,000 to a fence. Do I feel bad for Bryson? No. He created this nonsense on his own. I'm disappointed he's not showing up. But it's going to give someone else an opportunity. The Genesis I look forward to. I don't look forward to seeing Bryson at this event. I really don't. Now, if the rumor's true that he's going to be the head honcho of the Saudi Beheaded Classic, I mean, I don't know how that's going to look, buddy. It's going to be weird. It's going to be odd. I don't know if we're going to be even more happy with you. But hell, best of luck to you. Anyways, really appreciate it, guys. As always, look out for tomorrow's show. We're going to be breaking down the Genesis International or Invitational, whatever the hell it's called. Tiger Woods is back. He's going to be out there hosting the event, which is going to be exciting. It's going to be cool to see him back. We're going to be giving you guys all the breakdowns of who we got picked. I, again, almost had another winner with Hideki. I mean, I swung and missed on the rest of the shit, but we're almost there. So Greatly appreciate it, guys. And as always, hit bombs, attack pins, aloha press. But more importantly, go follow us on TikTok and Instagram. We got a new character out, okay? Hillbilly Ricky, okay, is there giving his picks each and every week. I highly recommend it. Give us a follow. And as always, again, hit bombs, attack pins, and aloha press. Cheers, guys.
Wearing all black.
Aloha! Here with JC and Jeff.
Ain't no time for school today.
Hitting bombs.
Hey, watch this punch cut lob wedge. Replace your Marshalls with cart girls. They're better looking. They're serving drinks.
Got to hit bombs off the tee.
Phil talking about a guy taking shit in the cut.
Mahalo!
That's what we did fireside with Phil.
Fire the stick.
Hit bomb and attack the pin.